Mark 16, verse 1. And when the Sabbath was past, Mary Magdalene and Mary the mother of James and Salome bought sweet spices that they might come and anoint him. Remember this. After the Sabbath, the women bought the spices to anoint Jesus. After the Sabbath. But Luke 23, verse 56 says, and they returned and prepared spices and ointments and rested the Sabbath day according to the commandment. How could they prepare spices and ointments before the Sabbath if they didn't buy them until after the Sabbath? Is there a contradiction? No. Matthew 12, verse 40, Jesus said quite clearly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. If the end 3 nights wasn't there, then you could use inclusive reckoning. But by saying 3 days and 3 nights, it has to mean 72 hours. Jesus meant what he said. Now, keep in mind this fact also. There are 7 annual Sabbaths. If you read Leviticus 23, you could read, for example, Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah. They are Sabbaths. So in addition to the weekly Sabbath, there are 7 annual Sabbaths. The Sabbath that was referred to in Mark 16, verse 1 was the first day of unleavened bread. Indeed, John 19, verse 31, they wanted to get the bodies off of the cross before the Sabbath. And then it says, for that Sabbath was a high day. It was the first day of unleavened bread. It wasn't the regular weekday Sabbath. So what happened? Jesus was crucified on Wednesday and died around 3 p.m. They rushed to get his body in the tomb shortly before sunset as the sun was setting. Wednesday sunset to Thursday sunset was the first day of unleavened bread, Nisan 15. Remember, he was killed on Nisan 14 on the Passover, as he should have been. Proof he was the Messiah. Once the first day of unleavened bread was over, sometime between Thursday sunset and Friday sunset, the women bought and prepared the spices. And then, as it says in Luke 23, verse 56, they rested the Sabbath day according to the commandment. See, this Sabbath, according to the commandment, is the 7th-day Sabbath. The Mark 16, verse 1 Sabbath was the first day of unleavened bread. Crucified Wednesday afternoon, buried shortly before sunset, and he rose just as the sun was setting on Saturday, on the Sabbath. That's why Matthew 28, verse 1 says that in the end of the Sabbath, the women came and he was already risen, verse 6. Peace all.